Hey you guys, so I am back with a brand new video, and I kind of figured I would do like my best of XYZ brand, and I just kind of think it'll be something fun to do here on my channel. And I do want to do like a drugstore edition for like each brand. So starting off in today's video is going to be my best of e.l.f. cosmetics, and I just pretty much just went through my makeup collection and just picked out what was pretty much like my best of e.l.f. in my opinion. So if you guys want to see what I picked out, then of course just keep watching. So starting off, I do have a mixture of like skincare and makeup, and like of course makeup applicators like the brushes. And you guys, I really do love e.l.f. cosmetics. Their brand is affordable, but at the same time they have good quality products. And you know, every time you see something that costs like $3 or $5, you kind of tend to feel like is the quality going to be really good or really bad. And I kind of feel like e.l.f. has done a good job with giving us really good quality products, but at the same time they're keeping the price to where it's affordable for everybody across the board, which I do appreciate. So starting off, my first thing from e.l.f. is their e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer, which is this right here. And you guys, this concealer is amazing. I do have mine in the color medium. It is like a medium coverage. The consistency is nothing that's really heavy under your eyes. It's really creamy, and it does a good job concealing under your eyes. Now if you're someone who has like really bad under eye problems, it's not going to give you like the best coverage in my opinion. But if you're like me to where you don't really have that issue, then I think it'll be fine. So I do love the HD concealer, and again, it really does a good job with brightening up under the eyes as well. So love this. The next product, it is the contouring palette. Now when I saw this, I was kind of like, is this bronzer gonna work for me? It's the blush and bronzing powder in Turks and Caicos. This is the packaging for it. And you guys, so it's kind of hard to tell by the picture on the outside, but it actually does a good job with showing up on my skin tone, which I do like. Here is what the inside look like. You have a nice mirror on top. It is a nice flush of color on my cheeks. It's nothing that's too dark, and it's not like ashy either. It's just a nice happy medium. I don't know if you guys can see that swatch. Probably was really horrible. There it is, but it's like a nice warm bronzer on my face. I don't use the blush, to be honest with you. It's really light. I did pick this up more so for the bronzer, and again, it's a nice flush of color on my cheeks. It's nothing that's harsh, or it's nothing that's like a full out like cut contour. Just a nice flush of color back in my cheeks. So again, it's called Turks and Caicos, and it's their blush and bronzing powder. Again, I don't use the blush because that's not going to be a blush for me, but you know, it's still a nice compact product. The next one is pretty much like an oldie and a goodie here on my channel. It is a holy grail. Like, this product is holy grail status. It's their blush palette in dark. When I say this product is probably hands down my most favorite blush product in my collection, and I do try my best to like branch out and try like other blush products, but I just kind of feel like if it's broke, don't fix it, and this product is definitely not broke, and I don't want to fix it. So here is the inside of the product. Nice high-end packaging, nice sleek and black, and you do have 4 colors in here to work with, and a huge mirror on top. Every single blush color in here works really well against my skin tone, and it is super pigmented, so you have to be really careful when applying the blush on your face. I'll swatch it for you. They're pretty much 3 mattes, which is these 3 right here, and then the one on this corner is your shimmer. So again, you have 3 mattes and then 1 shimmer blush right here, but the shimmer is nothing that's chunky or glittery or looks on like, you know, like unflattering on your face. It's a really nice blush with just a slight highlight on there. I do like all 3, but my 2 go-to ones is pretty much this peach color down here, and then this matte like mauve color. Those are like my 2 go-to favorites, but I do utilize all 4 colors in the blush palette if I want to. So here is the swatch on my hand, and I'll do this shimmer one so you guys can see it. So that is what the swatches look like for the blush palette. They do have one that's called light if you're like fair skin tone, but if you're pretty much my skin complexion and darker, then of course I'll choose the one that's called dark. And it's it's a really affordable product and it's amazing. So love this. And then moving on, I guess we can do an eyeshadow palette. Looking in front of me, I'm surprised I don't have anything that's like a highlighter from them in my collection. So I might need to like go back and reevaluate that, but I don't have any in front of me at all. So moving on, the eyeshadow palette that I chose is the e.l.f. Matte for Matte. I really want to get the e.l.f. Matte for Matte too, but I cannot find it in stores, so I'm assuming it's only online, and I hate shopping online. But here is the eyeshadow palette. It is a pretty much neutral everyday eyeshadow palette. It is all matte eyeshadows in here, which I think is a really good staple to have in your collection, because you have those few eyeshadow palettes that's strictly like all shimmer shades, or they may have those two matte colors that works for no one in terms of like my skin tone and under. So I think it's a good quality product to have. So here it's just what it looked like. Again, some really good neutral shadows in here, and then that is the swatch, and I'll just swatch it for you guys. So that's two swatches right there for you. So really good pigmented colors. Am I gonna say it's the best eyeshadow palette? No, but it's a really good affordable product, and I really do like it. And I do think from a drugstore perspective, it is one of the best matte eyeshadow palettes out there. So yes. Moving on, I do have 3 lip colors. However, it's the same product, just different colors. This is the e.l.f. Matte Lip Color. And then I have it in the color called Tea Rose. When I first saw this color, I thought it was a really pretty color. It's like a pinkish grayish color. Here is a swatch on my hand. Can you guys see that? And it's a really nice matte lip color. Again, it's more of like on the pinkish grayish side, but whenever I wear this color, I do have to like utilize another product on top of it, because by itself it's kind of like not, you know, not fully there. But I still think it's a really pretty color, but I have to incorporate something else with it to make it more wearable and just make it more comfortable for me to wear. The next one is called Berry Sorbet. This one is more up my alley. This one is not a matte color. It does have like a hint of like glossiness in there, but it's not a lip gloss either. But here is the color on my hand. Really pretty purple color. Again, it's definitely my preference. And then the last one is called Wine. This is more of like your deeper vampy purple color, and you guys know I love this kind of color. And here is it on the hand right there. Really pretty color, and it's called Wine. I don't own any foundations from e.l.f. because if you guys go to the store and you look at their like shade selections, it doesn't go like deep enough for me. So I'll probably have to go online to find like my correct like foundation color, and I do not like to shop online for foundations. I just don't. It's just not my preference. So I don't own any foundations from them. I don't own a highlighter from them. I always see the highlight palette in store, but it just doesn't catch my attention, so I don't have any of that either. But I do think I have a nice little selection going, and plus I have other things in my collection, but you know, those just stood out to me the most. Moving on to skincare, I guess let me do makeup brushes first. In terms of makeup brushes, I do have like the white ones that cost like $1. My personal favorite is like the black ones like this, and it just came out with the clear ones. I think it's the clear ones. I haven't tried that one yet, but I do want to get it eventually. But I do love like the black ones. They're really like luxurious and they work really well. My personal favorite is going to be the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. I use this for like my foundations, my concealer, all that good stuff. Before I got this one, I was using the e.l.f. powder brush. I use this for like powder application. I use it for my foundation application. I just thought it was a really good brush overall, but when this one came out, I pretty much just kind of like scooted that one to the side. I also love their concealer blush. I love that concealer brush. It's a really like nice, it has nice soft bristles on it. Here is the tip of it. I use it for concealer. I also use it to highlight sometimes, just, you know, get the highlight going. It's a really good brush, and I do like their blending brush as well, which just looks like this. I do love the actual like eyeshadow brush. I just love all of my brushes that I have from them, but those are dirty and they're like drying, so I don't want to pull those out. But pretty much e.l.f. has really good brushes, and I do recommend you to try them if you're starting out in makeup and you're pretty much like shopping on a budget. They're really good products. Moving on to skincare, I do have 4 products, actually 4 products in front of me. The first one is the Daily Hydration Moisturizer. This is mine. It's completely finished, so I do have a new one right here. Now let me tell you, when I saw that product in Walmart, because I saw that e.l.f. was coming out with like, you know, their own like skincare collection, and I was kind of hesitant because any company that steps out of their comfort zone to try something that they're not known for, I'm kind of hesitant, but I really was intrigued by their products. So when I saw that, I kind of figured, let me just give it a try. And you guys, I really do like this product. I do have dry skin, so I am the perfect contestant in terms of telling you if it's good or not. I'm not going to sit here and tell you it gives you the best hydration in the world in terms of like if you have dry skin, but it does a pretty good job for it to be an affordable brand that's not in the skincare industry in terms of like they're known strictly for skincare. They did a really good job. It gives me enough moisturization to where I'm not dry throughout the day, and it's enough to where my skin is not like overly hydrated to where it's like feeling like greasy, or just like, you know, when something is just like too much hydration, it doesn't feel like that. It's just enough. So I do think it's a good moisturizer. I think if you have like normal skin, I think you'll be fine with it because your skin is not like dry. So I do think it's a good moisturizer, and I love the pump applicator on it. It makes it really like fancy, and I just think they did a really good job with it. So kudos to them for that one. The next one is their Hydrating Bubble Mask. This product I really wanted to try out. I thought the packaging was so cute. It does a good job with like making my skin feel like clean, and it does a good job with like, you know, making my pores feel nice and cleansed. I will say this, if it gets in your eyes, it does burn. Maybe that's just me because my eyes might be a little bit more sensitive to this product, but I know when I did use it, it did kind of burn my eyes. But I think it's really cool. You just pretty much like push the little like top, and then it pretty much like comes out and it like bubbles up on your face. It's really cool. It's almost like a tingly sensation, but I think it's a really cool product, and they did a really good job with it. But again, kind of watch out for your eyes if you have sensitive eyes, because it did burn my eyes. So yeah. And then the next one is going to be their Hydrating Gel Melt Cleanser. I do use this to help to remove my makeup from my face, and it does a really good job. I do have a lot of like makeup cleansers under my sink, and I always try to find one that's going to make my skin still feel hydrated and not like stripped, because you know when you're cleansing your face, you're pretty much removing like all your dirt, your impurities, just everything out of your skin. So when I saw this, because it said Hydrating Gel Melt Cleanser, I was really curious because I was like, you know, is it going to make my skin feel like stripped, or is it going to still keep it feeling moisturized? And it did a good job. So I was very surprised and very happy with this product, and that is what it looks like. And then the last one is just their primer. Is the e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer. You guys know they have different primers, and I got the one that was for, you know, hydrating, because I have dry skin. And you guys have seen me feature this product in my video 20 times over, and I told you guys I just love the way it feels on my face, the way it looks. It makes my makeup application looks even better, and I don't feel like my skin feel like dry or not like glowy. It does a really good job just priming my skin. I love the pump on it, so luxurious, and e.l.f. just killed it in terms of like their skincare products and just things like this. It just did a really good job. And I just noticed that the packaging pretty much like matches across the board for everything. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Like always, please rate, comment, and subscribe. And these are pretty much my go-to e.l.f. products in my collection right now. Of course, I do want to continue to expand and just try new products from the brand. So I might do an e.l.f. makeup haul down the road when I just see more products that catch my attention. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed my video. Stay tuned for my next best of whoever brand video coming up next, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.